Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on the CrossWave OmniForce Edge. Here we got a really big mess right up next to the wall here. We're going to see how well this cleans right up next to the wall and clean this whole entire mess. Then we're going to put it on its docking station and do a self-clean cycle. Okay, we're going to see how well it does. All right, it was able to get right next to the wall. Now let's clean the rest of this. I've got it on maximum or turbo. Here we got a bunch of ketchup, spilt soda. Now once we have our big mess cleaned up, now we can go around and vacuum or mop the entire floor. Again, let's go right next to the wall. It rolls really easy. All right, I'm going to stop it. Okay, now we're going to put it on the charging station and do a self-cleaning cycle. So we got to make sure we got room in the dirty water tank and we have clean water. Simply press the self-cleaning cycle. This is going to tell us the percentage that it's done. Okay, it's all done. I'm going to do one more. That was a pretty big mess. It's going to put a bunch of solution on the roller and then suck it up. Now, it wasn't able to get that big cereal chunk there, but otherwise it did a pretty good job of getting this floor clean. It was able to get right next to the wall. And again, the base station is going to serve two purposes. We can do our self-cleaning cycle and it's going to charge it. I've got it plugged into the wall. Again, there's the power switch. There's to turn the water on and there's to go to max mode. So it's very simple to operate. Nice display. Let's go empty this out. And we always want to be sure and clean that out when we're done. And let's take a look here. Lift this up right here. Yeah. That self-cleaning cycle did a pretty good job. We can put it right here to let it dry. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take the filter out. Now the filter the filter got some material in it. So we're gonna have to rinse this out and let it dry overnight. All right. Now I like this little handle in here. We can pull this handle up and that's got all of our big dirt and material that we can take over to the trash can. But I'm just going to dump it out right now. And now we got to dump this out. Wow, that did a good job. So let's make sure, let's rinse all this out. Let's do a good job of cleaning it. And then we can let it dry. Okay, so I did buy this with my own money. I spent $400 on this. This is a really expensive wet dry floor mop. I would definitely look for this to go on sale. Now, is it worth $400? Maybe. But Bissell's really good about putting things on sale. Wait for it to go on sale. What's a good price point? You know, around $350. I think it's a pretty good price point. I wouldn't pay full price for it. Now, did it leave the floor sticky? Yes, the floor was sticky. That was a huge, huge mess. Now, what I recommend is if you got a huge mess like that, do what I did. Put it on the cleaning base. Do a clean it all up, and now you can go back and mop your floor. You're not going to be able to mop your floor after a huge sticky mess like that. That's not going to be typical. What's going to be typical is being able to mop your floor. And if there is a mess on here, like say there was something spilt 3 or 4 days ago and it's dried, you could ramp it up to turbo mode. It's going to put more solution down and you could clean that stain. It's lightweight, easy to use. I really do like it. Now the roller, I would get a spare one of these if you're going to be using it a bunch, because I was a little surprised at how much liquid actually went past here and into here. This is going to be super important. That is food in there. And trust me, if you don't wash these out, there will be mold. I have one that's all moldy because I didn't wash it out. That is food particles in there and it will mold. So I need to wash this out. I need to do a couple more videos, so I won't be able to use it if I wash it. That's what I'm saying. So get an extra one of these filters. That way it can be drying and you could use it again. And to prevent odor, definitely put the roller over there. You know, if you put it back together, you're going to eventually get some odor. At the very least, just prop that open like that to let it get some air and let this all stay out. I know it's a lot of work, but it will help in the future. Because these things, these wet dry mops, if you don't do a little bit of work on them, you will get an odor in them that you really can't get out. I will be comparing this to the OmniForce. I do love the OmniForce. Now, it's a dry vacuum also. Is it the best? You know, this isn't the best cordless vacuum cleaner. The dry material gets in here and it's kind of all over, and it's kind of a pain to clean out, especially if this is wet. That's even harder to clean out. But it is a dry vacuum. You're not going to be able to dry vacuum if that's wet. So do all your dry vacuuming first. That's the default mode. When you first turn it on, it's going to have a line through the watermark. That means there's no water being put down. Dry vacuum only. Press the water button or the drop, and then you'll see water. So again, I bought this with my own money. I was not paid for this video. This is my honest opinion. Again, honest opinion, you're not going to be able to clean up a huge mess and just go right into mopping. You'll have to do some cleanup work, and then you can go into mopping the rest of your floors. But for every day, you know, once a week mopping, it's going to do really good. Now, it didn't get big chunks. I wish that opening in the front would have been a little bigger. Some have a bigger opening in the front. This one is pretty low to the ground. You know, some of the tentacles, the roller is kind of exposed in the front. This one, it's not too exposed, so the big chunks don't go in there. But other than that, I like it. Would I recommend buying this? Yes. Wait for it to go on sale. Again, Bissell stuff goes on sale usually 3 or 4 times a year. Now, I am an Amazon affiliate. I'm going to put a link to this in the show description notes. If you click on that link, it'll take you to Amazon where you can purchase this, and it won't cost you any more, but I'll get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these honest reviews. This is my honest opinion on this. Bissell makes nice products. Now, not all their products, but this Bissell product is a nice product. That's my honest opinion. I will be comparing it to some Tennicos. I got some brand new Tennicos over there, S5 Pro 2 and some others. Oh, and I just got this. Yeah, I just been reviewing this steam pickup from Shark. This is pretty cool. Be sure and check that video out because this is an amazing product. It's so small and lightweight, and it only uses steam, so no chemicals. This didn't leave the sticky residue afterwards. Yeah, I've got the Shark vacuum cleaner here. They got a Power Detect vacuum cleaner. I think that's a brand new. That's the Floor 1 S6. And then there's the Floor 1 S5 Pro 2. I think that's brand new too. I just bought it. And you can see that's what I use. The power mop whenever I need to quickly clean up the sticky mess. That's just so simple. And those are reusable pads that I can just throw in the laundry. And I got lots more robot vacuum cleaners coming up. I just looked at Instagram today, and Shark just released 2 brand new robots. They look so cool, but they're super expensive. They're $1,000. I just bought both of them, so whew. But I'm looking forward to that. I'll be comparing them, and I heard Roborock releasing some more. Crazy times with robot vacuum cleaners. It's September 2024, and robot vacuum cleaners are coming out like crazy. Yeah, I just got the Shark Carpet Expert Hair Pro Pet. Not sure how it's different from the other stain strikers, but they're calling it the Hair Pro Pet. Yeah, I just reviewed this Eureka. This thing was pretty cool. I was not expecting this Eureka with self-emptying base to actually be so good, and it was actually really good. Normally these are so cheap that they don't do hardly anything. This one's actually powerful, and it's got a really nice brush roller with a bunch of combs for hair. You stick it on the self-empty base, it charges it, and then it auto-empties. There's a vacuum that kicks on down there to suck everything out of here, so pretty cool stuff.